Heading over to our Seattle Kraken here, coming off of a very, very busy NHL trade deadline that we were having to update right up to the minute, right? Played 2 games over the past week, playing 1 tonight. March 22nd at the Arizona Coyotes, winning that one 4-2. Player of the game, defenseman Carson Soucy had 2 goals, 2 points, a 2+- and 8 shots on goal. With those goals, he sets a new career high for goals scored in a season with 9 now, so that's good to see. Soucy was a guy that was actually considered to be a potential trade piece at the deadline. I know a lot of teams were calling about him, and the team decided to not move on. So that's good. I think it's been kind of a tough situation with some of those guys, with Giordano, who's a guy that's 38 and your team captain. There's going to be pressure to get him minutes, right? So other guys might feel the brunt of that to get shaved out of the equation. So good to see that Soucy had a good game there down in Arizona. And then March 26th, in the first of 2 games down in LA, March 26th at the Kings, losing that game 2-4. Player of the game for Daniel Sprong, scoring a goal, a point, a 1+- and 2 shots on goal. It was his second game with a goal, back-to-back. The 5th player in franchise history to score in his team debut, which is kind of funny. And he's shown he's got a great shot. He's shown great speed. So it's picking up a guy that really hadn't shown too much prior to, being acquired, really. He's kind of struggled. And speaking about struggling, as we head to team news, March 21st, the team acquired forward Victor Rask from the Minnesota Wild. This was shortly after we had wrapped up recording, actually. We might have got a note in there, but I think this was right as we were editing the episode. So the team acquires Victor Rask from the Minnesota Wild. Rask has only played he dealt with some injury things since 2019. The Wild receive future considerations. So what that means, maybe draft picks are in play, who knows. The Wild will retain half of Rask's contract, and he will report immediately to the Kraken's AHL affiliate, the Charlotte Checkers, following the trade. So I don't know. I'm interested to see the future considerations part, because just like in baseball with a player to be named later, right? It's like, I kind of want to know who else is heading over there, because it could be important. I don't think it's going to be a player. I think it just might be some amount of draft picks or a draft pick or even money, And then on the 24th, the team recalled Victor Rask from AHL. So you can see there, we've already got him in. He was in that game against the Kings, got him some action there. So that being said, not as much news as we had to go into like 7 different trades last week. The Kraken record now sits at 20 wins, 39 losses, and 6 overtime losses. So if you take that, 20 times 2 is 40. 6 times 1, you get the 46 points. It's always fun to look at how the point system works in NHL. Looking ahead, the Kraken play 4 different games. They play that second one against the Kings tonight at 7:30 down at Crypto Arena. It's not the Staples Center anymore.
I know.
Really bizarre.
What a shame.
And then coming home to play 2 games against Vegas, the first on March 30th at 7 o'clock, and then April 1st against Vegas again at 7 o'clock. Then finishing up the week, April 3rd versus the Dallas Stars at 6.